programme, the points are different than normal for today's point scoring.
What are you doing? Hey, this is. Sorry? This is the R1 cross pay. Oh yeah. The old Yamaha.
Here in the pits today we have Mitch Godden. Mitch, how do you think practice went today?
Yeah, it's gone really good. The track's really good at the moment. There's a few little bumps on the way into turn one, you know, and it's a long way from the start for us for the solos. You know, hopefully it'll catch a few of the foreign lads out. But you know, personally, I think I got a good setup, and the track, you know, has rode really well.
You've recently come back from injury as well, haven't you? How are you feeling that today?
Yeah, on a big track where you haven't got to work too hard on the bike, I feel pretty good. I broke my back in June, and I've had 7 weeks off, and then done 4 meetings in 10 days. You know, sort of a baptism of fire to get back into it. But you know, yeah, feel really good about it, and you know, hopefully we'll be there at the end today.
Brilliant. Here we have Mark Stiekemer. How do you feel practice went today?
I think the track is good, just the same as the Dutch track. We got a lot of grip, and I think the practice was good for me. The setup, the setup the mechanics make was. I think the race started good for me.
Do you like the setup of the track today?
I hope so.
Have you ridden the Poacher before?
Yeah, last 2 years I was here, and last year I was third. So yeah, in the semi-final I make place 5. Yeah, I like the track.
Are you hoping to get a good result today?
Yeah, I hope that I can make the top 6, and then I'm happy.
Well, good luck for today. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Here we have Theo Piper, unbeaten last week at Team Cup. How did you like the track last week?
Well, I always say it's not my favourite track, but in 2007 I won the European title there, so and last week was absolutely fantastic. You know, I made good starts, and the track was at my liking, so perfect.
Are you hoping to have a good result here today?
Well, I always go around well here, and but in the final I always break down. So hopefully this time I keep on the bike, and the bikes don't break down, so we should be all right.
How do you think practice went today?
I don't know. I only did twice. I went twice on the track, and yeah, it's quite grippy at the moment. So, but if the sun comes through, it'll be even more grippy. So it'll be exciting to ride on, I think.
Oh, brilliant. Best of luck for today.
All right, no problem.
Here we have Yannick de Jong. How do you feel last week went for you, Yannick?
Yeah, well, it was a bit difficult at the start. We made well, we had a good heat, the first heat, but then Dirk fell out because his chain came off, and well, we were kind of chasing the rabbit all day. In this case, these were the French. But yeah, we made it through in the end, and Theo was really performing his A game last week, and Dirk and me weren't doing quite that bad. So yeah, I'm really happy we finally got it. We should have had it in Eindhoven a couple of years ago, when Theo's engine failed, and we came second after Germany. So it's nice to be on top this time.
How do you feel practice went today?
Yeah, in the start it felt really good. The track was quite slick, but the second time out it was a bit more grippier. So I changed some things on the bike, and hopefully it'll work out for the meeting, and just see how it goes, how it go on today. I'm just trying to enjoy it and do my best.
And how many years have you been coming to the Poacher?
I think the first time was the European final in 2011, I think, when I became second, and then last year I was here, so I think this is my 3rd year now.
Do you like the general setup of the track?
Yeah, the track's a bit bigger this year, so I'm quite enjoying that. I like the bigger tracks, and well, it's a bit bumpy out there, but we've all got suspension under our bike, so we'll manage.
Well, best of luck for today.
Thank you very much.
Then we've got the Gooch boys all the way up from Cornwall, always in the thick of the action, always give 110% to the Gooch boys, crew number 11. Then we've got Simon Heal and Terry Madley coming round on their lap of honour. Number 22, Will Penfold and Adrian North, the reigning British champions on the left-handers, and looking extremely quick on the right-hander this afternoon, Will Penfold and Adrian North. Number 24, another twice double winner of this poacher, Rob Wilson and Terry Saunders on their lap of honour, twice winners of this prestigious crown. Then the reigning champion in the sidecar class, Colin Blackburn and Carl Pugh, had an excellent season already so far, looking for another poacher victory here this afternoon. Colin Blackburn and Carl Pugh, the reigning champions. Looking back down the grid in number 42, Robbie Wilson and Bradley Steer. Again, a crew has been very much on form throughout this 2013 season, so show your appreciation there for Robbie Wilson and Bradley Steer as they come round on their lap of honour just past the comedy box now. That's Robbie Wilson and Bradley Steer. Number 48, Rod Winterburn, Liam Brown, former Masters champions, many times on the rostrum, have yet to lift the poacher. They're determined to lift that poacher crown here this afternoon. Number 52, that is Lester Page with Fraser Sutherland in the chair. They go straight into the meeting prop as well. Lester Page and Fraser Sutherland. Number 80, Will Oppen and Nicky Owen. Again, a crew that could very much cause a surprise this afternoon. Number 80, that's Will Oppen and Nicky Owen. Number 82, we've got Lee Jones and Matt Winch in the chair. They come into the meeting as well. Number 87, multi-Masters champion, again winners of this poacher. Number 87, Rob Bradley and Sean Sims. Nothing too much racing this year, but still a good one. Number 92, Paul Whiteham and Alan Elliott. They've been many times on the podium of this prestigious meeting. Number 99, Pete and Steve Colvin. Then we've got number 184, John Hiscock and Carl Bell. They've been absolutely flying this year. Trevor and Andy Colvin, number 991. They come round of their lap of honour. So show your appreciation over on that far side as the chairs make their way round. I'm sure they'll give us 110% this afternoon on this superbly prepared track. The racing should be absolutely phenomenal. The work that has gone into this track over the last 10 days is unbelievable, and the way the guys were going in practice, I think we should be in for some absolutely fantastic racing here this afternoon. Looking back, one more crew to come, the daddy of them all, Masters champion on numerous occasions, number 2, Steve Smith with Gareth Little in the chair this afternoon. He can be very much a spoiler here this afternoon. Looking at fitness, confidence, ever, that's Steve Smith with Gareth Little in the chair. Brent Diner from Germany that led the parade round for the solo riders. Brent Diner, big round of applause there for Brent. He is the reigning champion, rode superbly in those difficult conditions last year to lift the crown. So show your appreciation there for Brent. Rider number 2, Yannick Dijon, absolutely, he is the took the barn record here last year and is very, very quick on this poacher track. Always a very attractive rider to see here at the Lincolnshire Poacher. I'm sure he'll be one to watch this afternoon. Number 3 is Mark Daisby, English rider, and is absolutely flying at the moment. He looks superb in the track practice. Mark Daisby. Number 6 is Rob Finlow. Rob again, going to come back again after some serious injury and putting together some very, very good results. Winner of the qualifier, of course. Then we've got number 7, Harlan Cook. Use your busy young man, rides 250, 350 and 500, but only rides at 500. We've got Mitch Dobbins. Twice he's been 4th, once he's been 5th, so looking to go to the podium this afternoon. That is number 9, Mitch Dobbins. Then we've got number 11, Paul Cooper, member of the England squad of Crossall in last week's World Team Cup. Paul will be determined to put on a super show for us here this afternoon. Paul Cooper, the rider at number 11, comes far to these. Daniel Winterton, always in the thick of the action there. Daniel always, again, gives everything he's got in these meetings. Number 13, Richard Hall, winner at Marmande a few weeks ago. Good to see Richard racing with us this afternoon. Let me move on to number 15, Martin Sturgeon, another tremendous competitor. Martin, of course, again a rider to watch. Number 17, Mark Stiekema, member of that successful Netherlands team that won the World Team Cup last week. Number 18, Charlie Powell, in probably the biggest meeting of his career so far. The vast experience, Dave Mears, follows him there. And then number 20, Theo Piper, that brilliant maximum last week in the World Team Cup. Superb performance there by Theo Piper. Then we've got number 22, Adam Filmer. Then we have the qualifiers, that's owned by number 33, Gareth Hickman. Good to see Gareth back. Then we got Aaron Pease, number 31, John Cox, number 35, 37 is Ben Smith, number 32 is John Hartley, 34 we've got Scott Cresswell, and number 38 then is Andrew Whittaker. Number 36, Bob Dolman. Usually see him on the 350, but Bob will be giving it all on the 500 this afternoon. So show your appreciation, please, for these solos on their lap of honour. Please do not be alarmed. Do not be alarmed. 1 or 2 riders have not come round on this parade. They are on their way to the meeting. They have driven all through the night. They will be here. So please do not be alarmed. We do have 1 or 2 non-starters, but the other riders will be here, and that is why the start time is 1:30 today for the main action, to give those riders as much time as possible. Thank you very much. For the first action of the day, obviously these riders looking to get into the Poacher proper. No mistakes, they've only got 1 shot at it, and they go in the back straight the first time. Looks like Bob Dolman from here at the front going down that back straight. Gareth Hickman trying to work his way through, but Bob Dolman has stolen the mark at the front. He's usually on a rider on a 350, he's on a 500 this afternoon, making a very good job of it at the present moment. Bob Dolman taking a wide line, he's a clear leader. Inside, Ben Pensford in 6, that's a 6 to go down the back straight on lap number 2. It is Bob Dolman who's stolen the mark. Look at Johnny Cox coming through. He's gone through from 4th for 2nd. He's getting inside Gareth Hickman, Super 8 for 2nd and 3rd place. He's now been moving to that top corner once again. Dolman's cleared the front. It's Cox has now gone through 2nd. It's not making a big move back there on the outside. If you want to lead it down that back straight once again, then it's still Bob Dolman lead, but John Cox is 100 him down now. He's getting close to Bob Dolman. They hit that top corner once again. Dolman leads them. Cox holding 2nd. Hickman in 3rd. Whittaker making a big move to try and get through into that 3rd place rugby. Moving on to start the last off the start. And it's Dolman leads them. Cox. Down the back straight then, 40 one more time. Cox consolidating that 2nd place. Andrew Whittaker again having a go at Gareth Hickman, looking for that 3rd place. Richard Benstead gets close in position number 5, and Whittaker screws it on round the outside of that top corner, trying to come round the outside. Gareth Hickman has Bob Dolman wins the qualifier. Result then of the Poacher solo qualifier: a win for number 36, Bob Dolman, 2nd number 35, John Cox, and 3rd number 38, Andrew Whittaker. 33, 37, 34, 31, and 32. The winning time, 1 minute 36.94. 1 minute 36.94. Sidecar barn record attempt. Just a short run to this line. They pick up speed from the gate. They will be clocked immediately that they flash across this line. So Steve Smith gets away. He can obviously build up speed as quickly as he possibly can. That machine sounding absolutely superb as he goes up into that top end. He goes right down. So much wider than previous years. It'll be interesting to see what happens when we actually get the racing proper out there. But Steve Smith, a little bit of a mishap there going into that corner, wide coming out of the corner, all that cost him valuable second. 26-8. 26-8, the time there for Steve Smith. Miles Simmons out of the starting gate, away, then he's going to wind it on to come through for his final lap. Steve Smith, he went by to go into that top corner. Kevin Woodley tucking right down there, they drive out of that bend and then wind it on going down that back straight, flat out going down the back straight. Kevin Woodley sat right back to get maximum drive in that back wheel into that pits corner they go. Kevin Woodley drops right down again alongside Miles Simmons. Looks to be much smoother coming out of that top of that pits corner and flashes across the line. 26.50. It looked to be a little bit smoother than Steve, and obviously Steve had picked up a few seconds, so slightly slower time there for Miles Simmons of 26.50. The Googe boys and ex-boys to come out all the way up from Cornwall. Really exciting crew they are, and had disaster, of course, at the Masters qualifier, blow the engine up in the practice, and that's probably cost them a Masters place for this 2013 season. So very much looking for a big afternoon this afternoon. They are a very young and exciting crew, and they're the next ones to try their luck in this barn record attempt. Away going with the Googe boys and make a good start. They're about to flash by us as well. Top form they go. With their Patron again getting right down. He goes into that top corner, winding it on halfway around the bend. Passengers still down as they go down the back straight. Now he gets to the rear of the machine to get the maximum grip from that back tire. They roar into that pits corner, keeping it nice and tight. It looks quick. Slightly wider line on the exit from the pits corner, and they go across that. 26.22, they are the quickest so far. 26.22 for the Googe boys there. They looked quick and they were quick. So they are the new pace setters with a time of 26.22. Crowd running should be Rob Wilson. It is Rob Wilson. He's the next one to come flashing across this prestigious Poacher. The last time in 2011. Terry Saunders in the chair again this afternoon. Terry right down virtually rubbing the ground coming out of that corner, and Rob was very quick on the exit from that top then. Looks down at the bike going down that back straight. Has he got problems? Is he going to as quick as the other? He looks to be travelling going into that pits corner. Terry Saunders again right down virtually rubbing the ground coming out of that corner. Tight line there for Rob Wilson. Could be pretty quick. They are getting quicker. They are getting quicker. 26.19 there for Rob Wilson. 26.19. So he obviously didn't have problems. He was looking down the bike halfway down that back straight, but he splashed across the line in 26.19. Next one is number 25, the reigning champion Colin Blackburn, the winner of no less than 4 Lincolnshire Poachers throughout his illustrious career, again with Carl Pugh in the chair. Won it last year. He was the winner again, of course, in 2007, 2004 and way back in 2000. So Colin Blackburn will be interested to see what sort of time he can clock for this sidecar barn record attempt. Away he comes then from the starting area. Looks to be winding it on now as he flashes it. As he goes into that top corner, Carl Pugh gets right down there, taking as tight a line as possible and winds on the power coming out of that top bend. Carl still down, gets back on that back wheel now, halfway down that back straight, looking for drive, looking for speed. Looks neat and tidy now as he goes into that pits corner. Pugh again right down on the dirt and on the inside of the sidecar. Coming out of that corner, not a nice tight line taken by. That is a colossal difference. 25.56. 25.56. The winning time there for Colin Blackburn. So that is the quickest by a long, long way. Next crew to come out, Rod Winterburn, Liam Brown. The ducker sounded absolutely superb in the practice. They've never yet won this Poacher crown. They've been on the roster many times, third last year of course, and they have been absolutely flying in this 2013 season. Masters champion 2011. So the ducker did sound superb in the practice session early on today. So Rod Winterburn, Liam Brown, the next crew with 25.56 the time to beat. Away they go then. Listen to the sound of that ducker going into that top bend. A bit wider line, look at the power coming out from that back wheelers. Rod winding on Liam Brown right to the back of the outfit, getting maximum out. Rod Winterburn Virtue road racing style, tough down to get minimum wind resistance as he roared down that back straight. He's got a good line coming out of that top one. He's slightly wider than the other crews. Will that be a quicker line? They continue to get quicker, 25.47, 25.47 the time there for Rod Winterburn and Liam Brown. Next crew out is number 87, Rob Bradley and Sean Simpson, twice winners of this crown in 2005 and 2010. They didn't look to have the happiest of... We've just been informed it's number 92, Paul Whiteman and Alan Elliott. Obviously, say Rob Bradley didn't look to have the happiest of practice sessions, so maybe he's busy. Andrew Appleton has just arrived at the track. If you look to the pits area, the band and Charlie, they're just coming in now. See the Owen Brothers truck coming in as Paul Whiteman makes his start there for his final. In the practice session, he goes into that top bend once again. And Elliott right down on the side of Paul Whiteman as they go down the back straight. Then up gets Allen to get the drive. Paul not ducking down as much as what Rod Winterburn did to get the minimum wind resistance. It'd be interesting to see what sort of time he can clock. He's been very quick on that ducker machine over the last few weeks, and Paul Whiteman flashed it across the line. 25.62. 25.62 is the time there for Paul Whiteman and Alan Elliott. So unless Rob Bradley does come out, it means that Rod Winterburn with 25.47 is the quickest in the sidecar barn records this afternoon. No sign of Rob Bradley coming out. As I say, he didn't have the happiest of practice sessions, so I think we can assume that the twice winner of the Poacher will not be attempting this barn record attempt. So Yannick de Jong down the back straight, winding it on then to get maximum speed to come by us to flash across the line. He's the first solo rider in action, of course, and a member of the successful Netherlands team in the World Team Cup at Swinfield last week. He's wide coming out of that corner. Yannick de Jong then into the pitch corner. Power turned on straight away. Looks to be pretty quick on those wide sweeping bends that he's encountered during the practice. The widest his track has ever been. Turns the power of Richie road racing down that back straight and hurdles it into that top bend. Speed winding on all the way around. Looks very neat, it's very tight, looks very pretty. 24.03 for Yannick de Jong, 24.03. Change of thing, we've just been informed this Bernd Diener is now going to come out, so we apologise for that, but we were told that it was going to be Holland Cook. It is now Bernd Diener that's going to try his flying lap. The Poacher winner of last year, very successful German rider. Very spectacular in the practice with 1 or 2 height. I know looking down, oh dear. Bernd looking down up the bike, so that's not the best of starts. And he seems to have come to a stop up on that top bend, pulls on to the middle of the track. He looks to be going very, very well indeed in practice session with some spectacular wheelies down that back straight, but not the happiest of starts to his barn record attempt. forgot to turn the fuel on. We've just been informed from the middle of the track. He forgot to turn the fuel on, so he's got it turned on now. And the reigning Poacher champion into the pits corner he goes then. Neat and tidy, accident that gone down the back straight. Tops right down to get maximum effort going into that top corner this time then. I say he looked really spectacular in the practice session. He looks pretty quick in this flying lap as well. Then he's on the slightly wide line. Just across the line. .24.37. 24.37. The time there for Bernd Diener. Ladies going around selling raffle tickets at the moment, so £100 for the winner in the raffle, so they go around selling tickets at the moment. It's Harlan Cook down the back straight on his walnut lap. Had a very successful season as Harlan, both for the 250, 350 and the 500 classes. It's a much wider line coming out of that top corner. Will he get the goal? Cook goes in to that pits corner. Tight on the pegs on the entry to that corner, out of the corner very quickly indeed, tucks it down, going down that back straight, road race style, back on that back wheel to get maximum drive and maximum power, comes out of the corner again, he's a little bit wider than the two previous riders, and 25.12 there for Harlan Cook. 25.12, so Yannick de Jong still very much the pace setter. Looks like Mitch Godden going down that back straight. We haven't been informed from the pits. I don't know if Mitch realises. Oh, he's starting to wind it on now. So it's Mitch Godden, twice fourth in this off the line there and goes into the pits corner. Very experienced rider, totally different style of riding to a lot of the riders here today, but it's been very quick and very effective over many seasons. He roars down that back straight, then tuck right down to get minimum wind resistance. He hurdles into that top bend, coming out a little bit wide line, work on the corner. 24.59 for Mitch Godden. So the first one out, Yannick de Jong, still sets the pace then for this barn record attempt for the solos. Very interesting, only just over a second between the solos and the sidecars, just showing how quick the sidecars are going around this big fast Poacher track today, because they were going around in 26s and 25s, the solos in 24s and 25. Paul Cooper has been confirmed as the next rider, and he's halfway down the back straight then. Paul, a member of England's World Team Cup squad last week. Always great value at the Grasstrack is for, again a former 250 and 350 British champion. Winding on, going into that top one, rides a mid-track position on the entry. That one looks to be quick and neat coming out of that pit bend down the back straight, quickly down again. Get full speed, hurtling down that back straight. Winding it up now, going into that top bend. Comes out again on a very wide line for 25.13. 25.13, the time there for Paul Cooper. 25.13. So we go on then to the next rider. We're not thinking it should be Richard Hall if we go in the programme, and it's Richard Hall. Across the line now, goes into the pits corner, Richard Hall. Success, of course, in my man a few weeks ago, and is really setting a tremendous pace for the English in the World Long Track Series at the moment. Bit of a wheelie going down that back straight, has that lost in precious seconds. He moves into the top corner. Just another couple of riders to go then. After Richard Hall, his solo barn record attempt. 24.85 for Richard Hall. 24.85. This should be Mark Steepmar, number 17, the rider to go down the back straight on this flying lap. This is Mark Steepmar, the rider number 17. Of course, that's successful. No stranger to this Poacher circuit. He's been here for quite a few times to race in this Lincolnshire Poacher. Much wider line there for Mark Steepmar as he exited that pits corner. A bit of a wheelie down the back straight. Straightens up nicely now to go into that top bend. Turns on the power very quickly on the exit of the bend, right to mid-track position on the exit. 24.93 for Mark Steepmar. 24.93 is set time, and the final one to go, unless we're going to have Charlie Saunders and Andrew Appleton, should be number 20, T.L. Piper, the man who scored that brilliant maximum last week. So we see T.L. Piper then going into that top corner on his wind-up lap then for the flying lap. Continue last week's form here at the Poacher today. He was totally invincible in all his races. Last week he looked very, very quick coming out of that pits corner. We're doing this speedway for Edinburgh at the moment. They're very successful Edinburgh Monarchs team. He's quick going into that top corner. This could be an interesting time for T.L. Piper. So then holding it on again very, very quickly. 24.06. He looked quick, he was quick, but not quite as quick as Yannick de Jong with a time of 24.03. First race, Tony App, another former winner, is out in this first race as well. And of course, Richard Hall on the rostrum last year, so some quality riders coming out then for race 5, first heat of the 2013 Solo Poacher. Circling around before coming into the gate then for race 1 of the Poacher Solo. Just waiting for the last 2 riders to go into their grid positions for this opening heat. Andrew Appleton made a good start for grid number 2. Bernardino has made the best of starts. He's starting to forge his way from the interim. Bernardino hits the front now to go into that top corner for the first time. This team, the reigning champion, made the best fit in the lead coming out of that top corner for the first time. Has the advantage. 6 up the top 6 they go down the back straight. Warrantina's down, then Bernardino's down. He hit a bit of a bump on the exit from that pit. He's gone down in a big way there. The race leader has gone down, and that leaves Richard Hall clear now as they go in that top corner. Still racing at the moment. No yellow flags there, but not red flags at the present moment. Come again, play lap number 7. It's Richard Hall on top for a moment. Coleman in 6, Andrew Whittaker in 7, that's a 7. So disastrous start there, Purdy reigning champion has come to grief on the first lap of the first heat. But Richard Hall well cleared the front, and Andrew Appleton chasing hard in second place. They're bunching up the third, fourth and fifth places, could be changed to third and fourth and fifth places then. Richard Hall leads them off the last lap then, but Andrew Appleton is in 6, Coleman in 7, that's a 7. But Richard Hall well cleared the front now, still a good race for the minor places as Hall leads going down that back straight, and Appleton who's got that second place. It's still Cook in third, but Cook's been hunted down now by Tony Atkins, then moving to that top corner, Purdy from on John Whittaker's got by Lewis to go through into 5th place. As it is, 7th place. Right, the result of race 5 from the top of the grid down. Rider number 1, Bernardina, no points. Number 4, Andrew Appleton, 6 points. Number 7, Harlan Cook, 5 points. Number 10, Tony Atkin, 4 points. Number 13, Richard Hall, 7 points. Number 38, Andrew Whittaker, 3 points. Number 19, Dave Mears, 2 points. And number 22, Adam Filmer, 1 point. 1 minute 36.09. 1 minute 36.09. Race 2, Helen John, Charlie Saunders, Bob Dolman's in front of Anderson, Paul Cooper, John Thompson, they're away with race number 6 up and running then for the second race of the Poacher. They go in the back straight for the first time. Looks like Yannick de Jong has gone through in that second place, but they well lost that second place. Rider really winding it on round the outside of that top, so it'll be clear breath coming out of that top, so they come by. Yannick de Jong is back there in third place and looking to improve on that third place as Piper leads going down the back straight, changeables for second and third and fourth and fifth places, 2 abreast for second and third, going down the back straight the first time of Piper's Castolen and Martin. De Jong is going to run through into that second place, switching to the Netherlands, 1 and 2 at the moment. It's Piper the race further than De Jong. Ben Smith and 8, that's the 8 then, but look at the speed then of the race leader going down that back straight. Once again it's Piper lead, but Yannick de Jong's got him in his sights now as they go into that top corner. Once again Stick Marcel holds that third place pushing, coming out of that top corner about to start, but off that finish Piper looking behind him. Second place, Coleman in 7th, and Yannick de Jong alongside Pierre Piper, now he gets inside Piper going down the back straight. 44 time, a superb move there by Yannick de Jong. He's got inside Pierre Piper, halfway down that back straight on back number 4. And it's de Jong who's coming out of that final point. De Jong, let's see what he's like. Piper the miles of the pressure out that third and final Smith in 8th place, Super Atkin in race number 8. The result then of race number 6, rider number 2, Yannick de Jong, 7 points. Number 5, Charlie Saunders, 4 points. 36, Bob Dolman, 2 points. Number 11, Paul Cooper, 3 points. Number 35, John Cox, gets 1 point. Number 17, Mark Stiekemark, 5 points. Number 20, Theo Piper, 6 points. And number 37, Ben Smith, no points. 1 minute 32.25. 1 minute 32.25. As we move on then to race number 7, with number 33, Gareth Hickmott, in for number 21, David Spate. And the qualifier is number 34, Scott Cresswell. We're going with race number 3 of of the Solo Poacher. Looks like Mitch Godden's made a good start. He's in second place. He's going to go through the leads. They go to the back straight the first time, and it's Godden leads going into that top corner for the first time. And bunching up Daniel Winston has gone through in the fourth place, and looking through upon that fourth place with Mitch Godden stolen them off the front. They come by the fourth, Finlow is in 5, Cresswell in 6, that's the top 6, they go in the back straight once again. Mitch Godden says stolen the march at the front. He's being chased by Baisby in second place. C2 have gone away from the remainder of the field. Winter has now gone through into that third place position, but it is Mitch Godden clear at the moment, and for Baisby holding second. Winston's having a good ride, holding that third place position. They complete lap number 4 as Godden in the 6, Cresswell in 7, Powell in 8, that's the 8, they go in the back straight once again, and it's still Mitch Godden who leads me, being chased away by Mark Baisby. Now about 2 points between these two as they go into that top corner on lap number 3, but Godden's got a much quicker line going into that top corner. Baisby's very quick coming out of the corner. Godden leads him with Baisby holding second place. We watch it going into Finlow is in 5, that's the 5, and Mark Baisby's gone through on the inside. Mitch Godden halfway down that back straight. Godden again gets back through on the inside, going into that top corner, third and final time. Super racing between these two. Godden on the inside, Baisby making the move back on the outside, coming out of that corner, locks it over. Virtually together, Godden and Baisby virtually together. Finlow is in 5, Brooks Preston off the 6th and 7th place along Martin Surgeon. We've got a loose dog here by the PA box. Can somebody please collect it? We do not want loose dogs on the track. Thank you. It's a Yorkie, thank you. Result of race number 7. Number 3, Mark Baisby, 6 points. Number 6, Rob Finlow, 3 points. Number 9, Mitch Godden, 7 points. Number 12, Daniel Winterton, 5 points. Number 15, Martin Sturgeon, no points. Number 18, Charlie Powell, 2 points. Number 33, Gareth Hickmock, 4 points. And number 34, Scott Cresswell, 1 point. Winning time, 1 minute 35.47. 1 minute 35.47. Of the Poacher sidecars then, the place number 4 with number 22, Will Penfold and Adrian North. The place number 57, Lester Page and Fraser Sutherland, the regular first in the big chair action. Then it's Rob Bradley. Rob Bradley didn't come out for the ball, not going to attempt. He's making it count now in the first in the big Poacher proper. As Bradley's already clear, going up the back straight for the first time. Blackburn has got that second. Robbie Wilson's gone through in the third place. But it is Rob Bradley and Sean Simpson, twice winners of this Poacher Crown League, the first set of sidecar acts at the moment. They come by to complete the opening lap then. It's Bradley leads from Blackburn. Still Lee Jones in 6th place, that's a 6, but Bradley's ready there to be caught at the moment. He's hammering on down, going down that back straight. Colin Blackburn desperately trying to close the gap in 2nd place. They move into the pits corner once again. It's Bradley who leads him, and Blackburn holding 2nd. Wilson's got the 3rd place. He's now starting to come under pressure, and Will Penfold in that 4th place. The first bit of sidecar action. So Rob Bradley and Sean Simpson are pace setters at the moment. They move into the pits corner on lap number 3 then. Colin Blackburn again desperately trying to close the gap in that 2nd place position. Rich Bradley and Simpson with a good lead now. Moving on to lap number 4 in the first. That's the Page in 5. Lee Jones in one more time. That leader is Rob Bradley and Sean Sims in the first heat of sidecar action here this afternoon. Colin Blackbourne's got that second. Robbie Wilson gets just a little bit closer in that third place position as Rob Bradley and Sean Sims win the first heat of sidecar action. Second place goes to Colin Blackbourne and Colin. Then Robbie Wilson, Bradley Steele. Lester Page, Fraser Sutherland, and then we've got Lee Jones and Matt Winch in sixth place. Race number 8 result then. Number 22, Will Penfold gets 2 points. Number 25, Colin Blackbourne, 4 points. Number 42, Robbie Wilson, 3 points. Number 52, Lester Page, 1 point. Number 87, Rob Bradley, 5 points. And number 82, Lee Jones, no points. 1 minute 50.09. 1 minute 50.09. Race number 9 sidecars. The qualifier comes in. Number 80 Will Oppen and Nicky Owen come into race number 9. Steve Smith, Simon Heal, Rod Winterburn, Pete and Steve Corbin, John Hiscock and Will Oppen of the 6 crews for race number 9, second week of the DG sidecar. On Winterburn, the crew we wait for to come into line then, just filling and trying to get the gate before still circling around the gate. So we're going to come into grid number 4 for this second heat of the big chairs. On the line then to the second heat of this chair action off by the tapes. Away they go, and Johnny Scott's made a good start. Rob Winterburn on his shoulder now. They come by us the first one. Second place for Steve Smith, they're going to move around the outside, slips into that second place position. As Winterburn leads from Smith in second place, that's the top two going up the back straight. For the first on the tip, will often move through into that third place position. They're coming under pressure, and Colvin's now go through in the third. Will often drops back to 4 as Colvin's move through into that third place position. As Winterburn and leads him, and Steve Smith holding that second place position. Winterburn and Brown have the advantage coming by as a complete Will Oppen drops back to 5, John Hiscock in position number 6, that's the six. But it is Rod Winterburn and Liam Brown really getting away at the front in this second heat of sidecar action. Steve Smith and Gareth Little super ride holding on to that second place position. Simon Hill having a much better ride. It's time he's gone through into third place in chasing for that third place. They go to the back straight once again. Rod Winterburn, Liam Brown increased, and then Steve Smith seems to be slowing up in second place. Problems there for Steve Smith over on that far side of the track. He's lost his second place with machine problems. Coleman's now go through into that second place position with Simon Hill in position number 3 as Winterburn and Brown take the second in the big chair action. Coleman's coasting round with that 6 point back. Halfway up that back straight for the final time. Superb ride again by the former Masters champion. I think going in. The second Mr. Coleman will pick up the second place. Pete and Steve Coleman pick up the third. And wide riding will offer with Nicky Owen's share. Hiscock and Carl Bell in position number 5. A Honda car RK13OTN. Please go back to your car immediately. A Honda car RK13OTN. Please go back to your car immediately. Thank you. Race 9 result. Crew number 2, Steve Smith, Gareth Little, no points. Number 16, Simon Heal, Terry Madley, 3 points. Number 48, Rod Winterburn, Liam Brown, 5 points. Number 99, Pete and Steve Colvin, 4 points. Number 184, John Hiscock, Carl Bell, 1 point. And number 80, Willoffen, Nicky Owen, 2 points. 1 minute 51.34. 1 minute 51.34. Race 10, change number 7 is number 6, Mark Warren and Kieran Ivey. Crew starting to come into line then for the completion of the first leg of the 1000cc sidecars. Another cracking heating prospect in race number 10. Crews on the line then for this third heat, completion of the first leg. Starter walks away, they all get away to a clean break. Looks like Paul White has made a good start. Miles Simmons is also pretty quickly away. It's Paul White. Boys have got position number 4, they're going to be 4 abreast going into that top corner. Miles Simmons finds a way through on the inside of Paul White, cuts back on the inside, gets back inside Miles Simmons and leads him down to the back straight, and Miles Simmons has got machine problems while holding second place. Miles Simmons has come to a stop. Rob Wilson now goes through in the second. The Googes are picking up that third place position, but it's Paul White and Alan Elliott who have the advantage at the moment, coming by us for the first time. Rob Wilson holds that second. Colvins are in 5, that's the 5. They go to the back straight once again. It's Paul White in the lead then with Rob Wilson off pursuit in second place. Hughes has got that third. Warren in 4. Colvins in position number 5. So desperate problems there for Miles Simmons, pulling out while holding that second place position. But it's Paul White and Alan Elliott there, well cleared the front. They combine to complete lap number 2. Rob Wilson's line again. Just holding that second place. Googes looking to get through on the inside. Wilson then wide on the exit from that top corner. Googes 3 bites behind in third place. The main action for second and third places. Paul Whiteham's got away at the front. He's building himself a super lead now in this third leg of the 1000cc sidecars. It's still Rob Wilson holding that second place. Googes again goes diving into the inside on the again trying to squeeze through on the inside, they're almost alongside Rob Wilson coming out of that top corner. Wilson again pulls away going down the back straight as Whiteman leads us, and Wilson second, Googes in third, Warren in 4, Coleman's in 5, coming out of that pits corner for the final time. It's Paul Whiteman and Alan Elliott pick up an impressive winning ride. Rob Wilson just second place. Coleman in 5th place. Race number 10 result then. Number 6, Mark Warren, Kieran Ivey, 2 points. Number 9, Miles Simmons, Kevin Woodley, DNF, no finish. DNF. Number 11, James and Dave Googe, 3 points. Number 24, Rob Wilson, Terry Saunders, 4 points. Number 92, Paul Whiteman and Alan Elliott, 5 points. And 991, Trevor and Andy Coleman, 1 point. 1 minute 52.94 the winning time. 1 minute 52.94. Back to the solos then with Brendina, Yannick Young, Harlan Cook, Bob Dolman of course the replacement for Hunter Anderson, John Cox replacement for Rodney McDonald. So Brendina will need the points, having had no finish in his first ride. Yannick Young, impressive winning ride, got the better from the back of Theo Piper, and these two meet again in what should be a very intriguing race number 11, start the second leg of the 500 solos. When they go then with the seat of the solos, they go in the back straight then for the first time. They're 3 abreast the first plane. It looks like Piper's on the march again, and Young has got that second place. They go into that top corner. Young making a big move round the outside. Piper's holding the inside line. Young again screws it on right round the outside of that top corner. Dolman in 5, Mears in 6, Cox in 7, that's the top 7. And again, Yannick Young is too quick for Theo Piper at the moment. De Jong leads going down that back straight. Piper, look at the speed of Piper going down that back straight, trying to close a gap on his fellow Dutch rider. These two are a long way clear the rest of the field then. As De Jong leads them, and Piper holding second place. De Jong takes the wide line, Piper Dave Mears is in 7th place, so that's the 7. as they go to the back straight once again, and look at the speed of Yannick de Jong. He's really getting away from T.O. Piper now as they move into that top corner once again. Crook's having a good ride in third place. Coming out of that top then once again, the last that flag we made then for Yannick de Jong. Second place, looking down the is in sixth. We've lost another rider in this heat, but nothing stopping Yannick de Jong. He's really getting away from T.O. Piper now, moving into that top corner for the final time in race number 11. It's going to be 2-2 coming up for Yannick de Jong. He gets the winning ride. Second is T.O. Piper. Third place goes to Result of race 11, and rider number 1, non-start. Rider number 2, Yannick de Jong, 7 points. Rider number 7, Harlan Cook, 5 points. Rider number 36, Bob Dolman, 3 points. Number 13, Richard Hall, 4 points. Number 35, John Cox, 2 points. Rider 19, DNF. And rider number 20, T.O. Piper, 6 points. The winning time, by far the quickest so far today, 1 minute 29.25. 1 minute 29.25. Move on then to race number 12. Start of the second leg of the solo. We do a clean break, and something like Andrew Upton has made a good start on each. Going down the back straight, Mitch Godden stuck himself through in his second place. Mark Bailey's picking, Tony Atkin picking up that third place position. They go into that top corner for the first time. It's Andrew Upton and quickly went up the track, and he's on the right, he's racing the Mitch in 6 up the top 6. They go down the back straight once again. Appleton leads them, and Godden trying to close the gap in second place. Tony Atkin having a super ride in third place. Vision Mark Bakers hunting him down now for that third spot. They move into that top corner once again. Godden again closes up on Appleton on the entry to that top then, but Appleton's got the speed coming out of the corner, and it's Appleton Mod in 6, back in 8th place, up the 8 as they go to the back straight once again, slowly but surely. Andrew Appleton's getting away at the front, and Tony Atkins definitely getting close to him. Mitch Godden that race for second and third place. These two are pulling away from Bays, who seems to be slowing up on the entry to that top corner, but Appleton leads him on the corner. We're looking at Strathter second and third place. 3 bikes behind Mitch Godden. We've lost somebody on that third lap. He's coasting over on that far side of the track. It's Adam Filmer we've lost over on that far side. But Andrew Appleton leads into that top corner for the final time with a bit of a first winning ride on the afternoon. Andrew Appleton gets the winning ride. Gavin Whitmore in 6. Martin Sturgeon in 7th place. The result of race number 12 then, rider number 3 Mark Baisby, 3 points. Number 4 Andrew Appleton, 7 points. Number 9 Mitch Godden, 6 points. Number 10 Tony Atkin, 5 points. Number 15 Martin Sturgeon, 1 point. Number 38 Andrew Whittaker, 4 points. Number 33, Gareth Hickmott, 2 points. And number 22, Adam Filmer, no points. 1 minute 33.34. 1 minute 33.34. Race 13 up and running on the line. Start then for race number 13, the conclusion of the second heat of solo riders. They go in the back straight for the first time. Charlie Sun has worked his way through into third place. You can see Daniel Winton's holding that second place. It may well be Mark Stigamo that's stolen their valleys at the front. They come out of that top full. They come out of the come back for the first time. Finlow in 5, Powell in 6. Cresswell in 7, that's the top 7 as they go in the back straight for the first time. Stigamar's getting away the front. Charlie Saunders holds that second place. Change of this for third. Daniel Winton now drops back to 4th place. Going into that top corner once again. Charlie Saunders now under pressure from Paul Cooper in the Super 8 for second and third place. So the Stigamar's getting away the front. Super place for much time. Let's take him on, he's been Cooper in second, Saunders has got the third place, Winterton's in 4th place, that's the top 4 as they go in the back straight once again. Paul Cooper's hunting Mark Stigamar now and he's getting very close to him on the entry of that top corner on lap number 3. Stigamar leads against Cooper, squeeze away Phil on the inside, he gets a much tighter line against and Paul Cooper's got inside Stigamar now as they go down the back straight once again. Cooper leads going into that top corner. 40 for the time. Stigamar gets back inside Cooper. Cooper again back round the outside to retake the lead position coming out of that final corner. Cooper on the outside, Stigamar on the inside, and Cooper gets the win line. Stigamar gets the second. Cresswell in 6th and Powell in 7th. Coming through from 5th to 1st place. Race 13 result. Number 5, Charlie Saunders. Number 6, Rob Finlow, 4 points. Number 11, Paul Cooper, 7 points. Number 12, Daniel Winterton, 3 points. Number 17, Mark Stigamar, 6 points. Number 18, Charlie Powell, 1 point. Number 23, Ben Fenn-Smith, D and F. And number 24, Scott Cresswell, 2 points. 1 minute 35.65. 1 minute 34.65. 1 minute 34.65. Will Penfield, of course, the change for Peter Lloyd, and Will Hoffman is the qualifier that comes in. So Colin Blackburn, second place, first to make. Paul Whiteman won his opening ride. Peter Steve Carlton, John Hiscock and Will Hoffman are the crews then for race number 14. Start to assemble then for race number 14, second leg of the big chair. White, a very impressive opening winning ride. Colin Blackmore, very good second place in this opening ride. Begin to pick up the revs then for the start of the second leg. Offside car, walks away, everybody gets away to a clean back. We're looking for Whiteman to make a good start, but who's leader coming by is the first time. That's up in the third. Hoffman is in 4th place. John Hiscock in position number 6. But they go in the back straight then with the first time. It's Colin Blackburn and stolen the march of number 4 Whiteman, holding that second place position. These two have got away from Colvin, have gone through into 3rd place. Someone's got, Hoffman has got machine problems again there. He had machine problems in his first one. He's got machine problems again in race number 14 as they come by us to complete lap number 1 then. It's Colin Blackburn holding that 4th place. Looking to improve upon that 4th place. He's chasing hard now for that 3rd place position. They go up the back straight once again. Colin Blackmor's got away the front. Paul Whiteman's consolidating that 2nd place. The top 2 have got away then for this good scrap going on for 3rd and 4th between the Colvins and Will Penfold, scrapping it out for 3rd and 4th. Super ride there by Will Penfold to get inside. Penfold have got the arm in the air, they've got machine problems of holding that 4th place, so John Hiscock's up to position number 4, so two crews out of this race number 14, but it is Colin Blackburn and Carl Pugh, 2nd place, first to mount. Look up to have a commanding lead this time as they race it on to Windiburns have got going again. Scott is in position number 5. He wants Colin Blackman and Carl. One more time, they got a second place first time out. They're going to pick up a winning ride this time. They move into the pits corner on lap number 4 in race number 14. It is Colin Blackman and Carl Pugh that get the winning ride. Paul Whiteham and Alan Hayes. Penfold Adrian North who get a good third place. John Hiscock, position number 5. Race 14 result, number 22 Will Penfold, 3 points. Number 25 Colin Blackburn, 5 points. Number 92 Paul Whiteham, 4 points. Number 99 Pete Colvin, 2 points. 184 John Hiscock, 1 point. And number 80 Will Offen, DNF. 1 minute 51 exactly. 1 minute 51 exactly. On the line then for his next seat of the chair action race number 15. The winners the last time out, who's going to make the start? They've all got away. Simon Hill's made a cracking start. Marl Simmons has got away that 4 of them. Boston on the inside, he's back in third place a moment there. There's Rob Wilson leads and Marl Simmons holding that second place. Winterburns has got the third. Simon in his position number 4. Winterburn goes from the inside. Marl Simmons to go through into second place and sets about chasing Rob Wilson as they go into the pits corner for the first time. Hectic action for the first 3 places. It's Rob Wilson leads for Rob Winterburn in second place. Wilson gone wide. Winterburn trying to squeeze on the exit from that top end, up the back straight they go once again. A fight between first and second. Wilson leads from Winterburn in second. Look at the speed of Rob Winterburn going up that back straight. He goes inside Rob Wilson. Then Wilson get back round the outside of that pits corner. Winterburn goes wide to cover the move. Wilson cuts it back for the inside run. It's Winterburn the leads from Wilson holding that second place between two crews from in the back. Place. There's Rob Winterburn leads going up that back straight once again. Rob Wilson trying to close the gap in second. He's still got away. Prince Simmons in third. The Goods have come from nowhere to go through into fourth. Into that pitch corner once again. Winterburn leading. It's still Wilson holding that second place. Mr. Winterburn takes a much tighter wider line. Goods go from the inside to the outside. Marl Simmons is the Goods. Roy Simmons and in the open 2 weeks in the Poacher this afternoon. They're clear going into that pits corner for the final time. Rob Wilson closed the gap slightly on the entry to that pits corner, but I'm sure Winterburn know exactly where he is. So it's 2-2 there for Rod Winterburn and Liam Brown. They get the win. A very eventful third place for the Gooch boys. They pick up the third place. Lester Page is now coming through there into fourth. There for Simon Hill and Marl Simmons. That's 2 no scores there for Marl Simmons. That could be disaster for the twice winner of the Poacher. Race 15 then is as follows. Number 9 Marl Simmons, DNF. Number 11 James and Dave Gooch, 3 points. Number 16 Simon Hill, 1 point. Number 24 Rob Wilson, 4 points. Number 48 Rod Winterburn, 5 points. And number 52 Lester Page, 2 points. 1 minute 52.22. 1 minute 52.22. Race 16, and it's Mark Wilkes, the passenger for Mark Warren. Mark Wilkes, so he's in at number 6 in place of Paul Johnson, and the qualifier Lee Jones, Matt Winks come in number 82 as well. And Martin Sturgeon has had to withdraw from the meeting. His place will be taken next time out by Aaron Pease. So then we look at race 16, Steve Smith. Mark Warren, Robbie Wilson, Rob Bradley, winner first time out. Trevor and Andy Colvin, and Lee Jones and Matt Winch. The crew's then for race 16. So, well, Winterburn set the pace. He's got 2 winning rides. Colin Blackburn a win and a second. So the onus on Rob Bradley here. He won his opening ride. He needs to at least pick up a second place and keep pace for the leading 2 as they come into the stage for race number 16. And one crew, in fact, left, he looks at the Colvins and left on the line now as they come by us for the first Rob Bradley and Sean Simpson made the start there, making it down in a moment. It's Robbie Wilson's got a second, Steve Smith has got the third place position, that's the top 3 as they power up the back straight then for the first time. It's Bradley and Simpson lead then for Robbie Wilson holding second. Steve Smith has got a third, Colvins are in 4, Warren in 5. That's the top 5 coming out of that pits corner and completing lap number 1. It's crew number 87, the crew of Warren is in 5. In 6th place, they go up the back straight once again. Steve Smith hunting down Robbie Wilson for that second place with a good race start and develop there, and Mark Warren's having to go to Colvin for 4th and 5th spot as Rob Bradley leads into that pitch corner on lap number 2. Still Robbie Wilson holds that second. Steve Smith trying to squeeze through on the inside on the exit from that pitch corner. These 2 locked together the second and third spin on the inside. Warren's now gone 2 and 4, relegating Colvin to 5. Jones in position number 6. But look at the lead that Rob Bradley and Sean Simpson got the front. They're absolutely powering their way into that pits corner. Rob Bradley takes a quick look behind him. He sees Steve Smith still holding that second place position as Bradley leads him on the strap is still on for second and third place, just a couple of bites of Rob Bradley and Sean Simpson halfway up the back straight for the following time. Robbie Wilson again a little bit quicker than Steve Smith going down that back straight. Can he close the gap on the entry to that pits corner on lap number 4? It is impressive stuff from Rob Bradley and Sean Simpson. They make it 2-2 in the big chairs. Mark Warren for Jones in 6th place. Points then for race number 16, crew number 2, Steve Smith, Gareth Little, they get 4 points. Number 6, Mark Warren and Mark Wilkes, they get 2 points. Number 42, Robbie Wilson, Bradley Steer, 3 points. 87, Rob Bradley, Sean Simpson, 5 points. 991, Trevor and Andy Colvin, 1 point. 82, Lee Jones, Matt Winch, no points. 1 minute 52.97. 1 minute 52.97. So the riders turning and throwing as we look at race number 17. Let's see if Bernardina comes out. This, of course, his last ride, which Dom has had a win and a second place. Steekemar's been there or thereabouts. Rob Penrose took some good points as well as we wait for the riders to settle in for race number 17. Settle there again for race number 17, the start of the third leg of the 2013 Solo Poacher. Mitch Godden made a fly there from the middle of the grid. He's going down the back straight for the first time, and he's coming under pressure going down that back straight as a race into that top corner for the first time. Mitch Godden shoulder on the outside there. 2 riders coming out of that top corner. There's Mark Steekemar's thing that shines there. This Steekemar's in 5, let's do the right back. Then Steamer leads him and Godwin in second. What a super first lap that was with those two shoulder to shoulder going down that back straight. But Steamer's now getting away from Godwin. Holmes has saved second place moment. Finlow has got the third. Racing into that top corner once again. Steamer leads from Godwin holding that second place position. Steamer's wide. Godwin takes Dina is in 7th and not looking too happy back there in 7th place as Mark Steamer pulling away at the front of him. Mitch Godden another good riding, holding that second place position. Finlow's hunted these two down into the Mitch Godden, gets very close to Steamer again, just a couple of bites between these two again. Steamer right round the outside. Mitch Godden takes the quick way round that corner, trying take the leads very quick round the outside line. Couple of bites between these two as they go in the back straight once again. Godden's very quick going down that back straight. He's had another go inside Steamer, gets inside Steamer on the entry to that top corner. Godden leads from Steamer holding that second place. Can Godden hold the line? We check a flag about the other and four Mitch Godden super winning line there. Coxey 7th place, super action in race number 17. Race 17 result then. Rider number 1, Bernardina, 2 points. Number 6, Rob Finlow, 5 points. Number 9, Mitch Godden, 7 points. Number 35, John Cox, 1 point. Number 17, Mark Steamer, 6 points. Number 19, Dave Mears, 4 points. Number 22, Adam Filmer, 3 points. And number 34, Scott Cresswell, DNF. 1 minute 34.62. 1 minute 34.62. The usual changes of Bob Dolman in front of Anderson, Andrew Whittaker in for Tom Perry. Should be another cracking race with Yannick Dijon really the man to catch the moment, and again he's opposed by Theo Piper. On the line then for race number 18, another heat of the Solo man to catch at the moment, and we're looking at Yannick Dijon to make a superstar. Theo Piper's away, McDonald's chasing. It looks like Tony Atkins leading on that back straight for the first time. Yannick Dijon again makes a move round the outside. Super ride by Tony Atkins, hold on to second place at the moment, coming off that top corner completely opening up then. It is Yannick Dijon releasing Tony in 5, Bob Dolman in 6, Andrew Whittaker in 7, and Charlie Powell in 8th place. That's the 8. They go in the back straight once again. It's Dijon who leads in, and Atkin holding that second place, but Theo Piper's chasing Tony Atkin hard now for that second place position. 3 or 4 bites between these two as they hit that top corner once again, but it is Yannick Dijon, the man to catch here this afternoon. That's still the 8 then, as Yannick Dijon clear going down that back straight once again. Tony Atkins brilliantly hanging on to that second place position. It's Piper who has got the third. Appleton is in 4, these 4 getting away from Daniel Winton in position number 5. He last up flag then made ready then for Yannick Dijon, the only in position number 8. Going down the back straight once again then. Clear going down that back straight. It is Yannick Dijon who's still clear then, but Tony Atkins holding that second place position. Theo Piper getting closer in 3rd. Coming out of that final corner. Another winning ride then for number 2. Yannick Dijon, he picks up the winning ride once again. Second is Tony Atkins. Theo Piper. 4th is Andrew Appleton. 5 is Andrew Whittaker. 7th place, Bob Dolman. Race 18 result. Rider number 2, Yannick Dijon, 7 points. Number 4, Andrew Appleton, 4 points. Number 36, Bob Dolman, 1 point. Number 10, Tony Atkin, 6 points. Number 12, Daniel Winterton, 3 points. Number 38, Andrew Whittaker, 2 points. Number 18, Charlie Powell, DNF. And number 20, Theo Piper, 5 points. 1 minute 38.81. 1 minute 38.81. Race 19, we've got R&P number 31 coming in for Martin Sturgeon. Currently motorboat to the David Spain and Ben Smith is the qualifier. St. Laurent Bennett make the start, going in the back straight for the first on the 4 abreast, going in the back straight for the leading position. They make their way into that top corner then. Change of vision about to take place. They come out of that top bend, they've got the 2 riders chasing out for first and second place. On the and it is Paul Cooper's got the advantage at the moment. They go in the back straight once again. It's starting to build himself really. Change of position there for a second. Paul Cooper's looking down the bike. He seems to be slowing up slightly, going into that top corner. Richard Hall has now gone through in the second place with Charlie Saunders holding that third place. Looking Paul Cooper's gone wide again on the exit from that corner. Richard Hall it is Richard Hall and Charlie Saunders hold that second place into the third place position. Down the back straight they go once again, all being chased by Saunders. They make their way into that top corner once again, desperately bad looking on Paul Cooper. Leading the race, we have machine problems, but it is Richard Hall now clear from Charlie Saunders coming on the start. He laps up the start. Comes back round the outside, Charlie Saunders comes again, back up the inside, these two lost together the first place. Charlie Saunders on the inside, Richard Hall makes his move around the outside, they move into that top corner, 44 times, Saunders on the inside, Richard Hall goes wide, cuts it back for the move up the inside, Charlie Saunders goes wide to block the move, Charlie Saunders second place, Holland Cook is in third. This one was in fourth, Cooper on 6 points in 5 points, Bailey back in 6. And R&P's in 7th place. Race 19, the points. Rod number 3, Mark Baisby, 2 points. Number 5, Charlie Saunders, 7 points. Number 7, Harlan Cook, 5 points. Number 11, Paul Cooper, 3 points. Number 13, Richard Hall, 6 points. Number 31, R&P's 1 point. Number 33, Gareth Hickmott, 4 points. And number 37, Ben Smith, did not start, DNS. 1 minute 35.69. 1 minute 35.69. We move on then to race number 20. There will be no Miles Simmons, unfortunately he's had to withdraw from the meeting.